let's see. So, first of all, welcome. A couple of logistics so that you kind of get a sense of what today is about and what it's for. Today is for moms, and kids are invited. Okay? So a lot of times it usually is for kids and moms are invited, but today this is your day, so you get the workbook, okay? And then your young people are going to help you with the workbook. That's their job, is to help you. So if you're a young person, let's see, if you have a mom here, raise your hand if you have a mom here. Let me see where you are. Or if you have a grown-up person somewhere near you. You don't have a mom here? Did your mom's, she's coming back. Or we'll have, okay? Let me see, hands up, good. Oh, good mom. Okay, good. Mom here? Where is she? Okay, perfect. So here's your job, young people. You ready? Your job is to make sure that mom does her homework while she's here, okay? How many of you like that job? Let me see. Oh, isn't that great? Okay, that's funny how that happens. Everybody likes that job. Excellent. Okay. So there'll be a time that moms will write stuff down and you make sure they're doing a good job, okay? Okay, good. You kind of got up there in the start and then we stopped. Did you notice that counting by tens is really easy? Okay, great. So here's a question for you. Ready? If you added 10 and 20 and 2, how much would you have? 10, 20, and 2. What would you get? What would you get? 32. Oh, that's so great. Okay, good. Everybody got 10, 20, and 2 is 32? All right, very good. Now, you ready? What is 17 plus 15? Yeah?
37.
37? Not sure? 30? Okay, good.
32.
32? Oh, you're back to 32? Okay, good. Now, did you notice 17 and 15, we had 4 different answers, but with 10, 20, and 2, we had 1 answer. By the way, with 10, 20, and 2, there was no confusion about what the answer was. It was clear it was 32. That's okay. So I'll tell you how the game's going to go, okay? And I'm going to practice with Cindy so you'll see what happens. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to say a color to Cindy. Okay? And then Cindy's going to say it back to me. Actually, we'll probably do that in reverse. I'll have Cindy tell me the color, and then I'm going to say it back to her. Okay? And then as soon as I say the color, she's going to say another color. Okay, now, ladies are usually, just give you a hot tip, okay? Like colors like fuchsia and peppermint pink and whatever all those funny colors are. Stick with rainbow colors, okay? Yeah, the primary is good. Now, every time Cindy says a color, I say it back, and as soon as I say it back, you're going to say another color, okay? Okay, good. Now, here's what will happen if you're listening. I'll start saying the colors even before she says it, or at least at the same time. Okay? So we're going to do a little practice with that, okay? Are you ready? Okay, good. So I'm going to sit here. We're going to get close, our knees together. Okay, you got to say the colors loud so they can hear you over there. All right, tell me when you're ready.
Red.
You ready? Okay, good.
Blue.
Green.
Yellow. Indigo.
Indigo. Go ahead, good colors.
Orange.
Red.
Pink.
Purple.
Gray.
White. Black. Brown.
Light green.
Light green, right? You can say them over again too, right? So, did you notice that I was saying them the same time she was? Right? Why is that? Nope. Nope. No, actually, no, I'm terrible at reading lips. So, actually what it was that what I was listening to was her and not me. I'm going to say the color and I'm going to stop you in about 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Okay, here we go. Okay, ready? I'll say the color you now. Ready? Okay, here we go. Green. White. Red. Blue. Yellow. Green. White. Purple. Green. Black. Yellow. Pink. Red. Green. White. Red. White. Green. Blue. Purple. Green. Yellow. Good job. It takes something, doesn't it?
Well, I tried to focus like on one area of
yeah, right,
and
right.
not
Yeah. Hey, you're thinking. Now don't do that. Just listen. Just to kind of hang out. Ready? Okay, good. So red, blue, green, white, green, white, red, white, purple, yellow, orange, brown. Good. Did you know that was faster that way?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, no, but we need to work on that in our house.
Okay, good.
Even at work.
It's a great game to practice. So. Good. Perfect. Okay, good. Okay, stop there. Now, how many of you were saying it as fast as your person was saying it to you? How many of you were having that happen? And then how many of you noticed it was like, there was a delay. It was not going as fast as you thought it would go, right? Did you notice that? Okay, good. So it's something to practice, okay? By the way, I've been practicing that game for about 15 years, so I'm actually pretty good at it, okay? So, in here it comes, you ready? This is the English language, where the English language plays tricks on us. When you're doing a word problem in math, your job is to answer the question. It is not to read the problem. So if you read a math book, or if you think back when you were taught about doing word problems, it went something like this. There's a 5-step plan. Read the problem from start to finish. Go back and find the important information. Come up with an equation or a method to solve the problem. Find the question, and then you're going to answer it at the end. We're going to bypass all of that. Okay? And I'll show you a little trick on the FCAT. Are you ready? Here's the FCAT. By the way, this is from 3rd grade FCAT. Okay? Most people would start up here at the top. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start where the question is. Okay? The question is right here, and it says, and the question actually starts right here at the word how. And it says, how many wallet-sized pictures should be in package C? Okay? By the way, if I'm teaching a 3rd grader this, they love it. You know why? They're skipping all the stuff that means absolutely nothing to what they're being asked. And it has them focus on the question, not on the problem. So the question says, pictures in package C, and I can see package C and I see a question mark, and now I see some numbers here. 8, 16, blank, 32, 40. Oh, those are my 8 numbers, aren't they? Okay? So what's the answer to that one? 24, right? Okay, good. So here's the answer to 24. Now, did you notice, where did I start reading that? At the bottom. And here's how the FCAT goes. You ready? FCAT goes like this. Information, picture, question. Okay? So where we're going to start is with the question. Look at the picture. If you can't answer it, then keep going up. But look at the question, look at the picture, and come up with the answer. It works like that every time. It's amazing about the FCAT. By the way, it works on multiple choice. It works on reading questions, comprehension questions as well.
So question first, then the picture, then the info.
Yep. Question first, then the picture, then the info. I know. Well, here, look at this. This one's funny. This is from the 10th grade one. Now, here's what the question says. It says, which of the following is equivalent to the square root of 50? Now, the nice thing is that they give the kids a calculator on the FCAT that can calculate the square root of 50. Now, if you're high school age, you'll know that the square root of 50 is going to be somewhere around 7, because 49 is 7 times 7, right? So 50's got to be a little more than 7. Now watch this. I haven't done anything but read this question. What's the square root of 50? And I know that if it's going to be 10, that's too much. And then 25 is too much, and 25 times whatever that square root of 2 thing is way too much. The only one that makes sense is this one, 5 times the square root of 2. I can answer that and not even know what that means. Okay? Now, what did I not do in that one? I didn't look at the picture. I definitely didn't read about Tom and the Pythagorean theorem and calculating direct distance from his house to the park. Makes no difference on that question.
Except for confusion.
Except for what?
It all does confuse you.
It's right. It does. It confuses you. Matter of fact, I'm really glad you said that. Okay? So Jet, Blaze, Cotton. That's right. Okay, good. When you read a word problem from start to finish, it usually goes like this. By the way, if you hear this, you can start to hear your own confusion start to happen. Tom used the Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem, what was that? Oh, God, I don't remember. Pythagorean theorem to calculate the direct distance from his house to the park. He found the distance to be the square root of 50 miles. Okay, well, here's this picture, the square root of 50. There's a house and 5. And why is those 5s there? I don't know why the 5s are there. Oh, man, I don't know how to do this. I hate the FCAT. I can't believe that they did it. You know what? I don't even like my mom, because my mom made me go to this school and they make me take the FCAT. I don't even know what, you kind of see how that goes? It's a conversation. They never got to the question because they got so caught up with information up here that they got lost. Very typical thing that happens when we try to read a word problem in the English language as opposed to just get to the question and find the answer. Okay? So, now I'm going to come back to this question because here's this question, and I am not a reader at all. Don't like to read, but if I had to read all this, I'm not going to because I don't want to read all this. What I want to know is what's the question. So I'm going to go to here. 16th century was the age of great something. Okay, well, oh, look, it's in the first sentence. It was a great, what? Marine and terrestrial exploration. Okay, good. Oh, look, marine and terrestrial exploration. It's C, it's done. Okay? That's funny. I love taking tests. Right? But I'm taking the test to answer the questions, not to do whatever else on there. Passage was found 50 degrees. If I see a number, I'm very happy. You know why? Because when I'm reading a paragraph, numbers jump out. So I'm going to look for, look, here's 50 right here. 50 degrees what? It's up there. It's up there too? Here it is, 50 degrees. S, Magellan, whatever, latitude of 50 degrees. So now I'm back to here. It was west of something. Where was it? Well, go back and look and see. Where was he west of? Spain. Oh, does it tell me that somewhere? Oh, the first sentence. Oh, good, even better. Oh, there it is. Northwest of 50 degrees, west longitude to Spain. Boom, and I'm done. And I have the answer. It's just that easy. So when we're taking tests, the idea is not to try to read. By the way, you've been told to read the problem from start to finish. That had that ground in, right? Okay? I'm actually out to tell you it doesn't work. No. The brain doesn't function with that, but the brain is designed to solve problems. So the best way to solve a problem is to throw one at you. And the best way to give you a problem is to ask you a question. Because if I ask you a question, you're going to try to answer it. You bet. Matter of fact, it especially works on the SAT because the way they write the problems on the SAT, if you read the whole problem, you will be lost. Absolutely. And I do a whole day-long boot camp with teenagers on the SAT, and we go through that whole process. And we do problem after problem after problem of finding the question and answering it. Find the question, answer it. Find the question, answer it.
So that they can do it like breathing.
Because they can do the math. They just don't know what the question's asking. But they don't know what the question's asking because they're trying to read the whole problem. They never can find the question as opposed to just get to the question. Okay? So, we're going to wrap up here. One thing for you, and first of all, I just thank you for your time and attention. And it's like, you guys are so great today. Just thanks for that. We are videotaping this, and if you would like to very quickly just stop back. I'm going to put the mic back here with Richard. And by the way, Richard, thanks for being here today, right? And you're from St. Pete, right? And he's from Canon Video, so he's awesome. He's been great. Anything you want to say about how the presentation was, or something you liked, or something you got out of today? He's going to just take a quick second, just to, if we could get 3, 4, 5 of you just to say real quick how it was, or something you liked. Young people are welcome to do that too. That would be great, and we'll put it in part of the credits in the video when we produce this thing. Okay? So anybody willing to do that? Because we want to find out who you are.
Not me. It was educational, and it was fun when we played the color game because you had to repeat the colors, and we said, and then there was a time when I listened to him, and then they said the stuff at the same time, and I thought that was really cool.
Okay. Today was awesome. I'm not as scared about homeschooling as I was when I walked in. And I'm not as petrified about teaching math. I really think I'm going to be able to do a better job having learned what Mr. T taught us. What do you think about the class today?
Well, I'm just happy that my mom actually finally just understands how I'm doing my work now.
What's his name? DiNoia. This math class was very exciting to learn different things. The test-taking strategy was probably the biggest eye-opening thing that I learned that will assist me with my daughter in her homeschooling. And also the addition and subtraction, adding backwards with subtraction. There was just a lot of shortcut methods that assisted me personally, but also assisted me in understanding, teaching my daughter her skills to learn her math. And also the biggest thing was the fact that her frustration in not learning something, I'm really the one frustrated, and it's actually a good thing that she's frustrated because it shows she's confused, and that is where real learning takes place, that I step back and say, how can I effectively teach her this? It's not about me, it's about her.
No, it's okay. Really, about 10, 15 seconds. There you go.
Wait, one thing.
Tell me what you loved about today, and make it simple, and go.
I love Mr. D's seminar today. It really opened my eyes to see how fun and easy math could be, and just simplifying it. The biggest aha moment was that 18 minus 9 is the most difficult subtraction problem we'll have. That is fabulous. Thank you, Mr. D, for making our math lives easier. And I also really loved and appreciated learning about how to properly take a test, that to ignore all the other extra information, but to look at the question first, and then the picture, and then the information was brilliant. And I could have done a lot better in my SATs if I had known that information. So thanks.
That was really cool because Mr. D was really nice and he made it fun and let everyone say what they thought about it, and he taught us and made math much easier. And the way he told us about how to do the tests and all the different things about how in subtraction, 18 minus 9 is the easiest thing, hardest thing, so, which makes it really easy. So that was a lot of fun. So usually I wouldn't say that about anything school related, but I just enjoyed this. Mr. D made it very enjoyable. So
I love math because thanks to Mr. D.
What did you like about the class? Did you learn something today?
Yes, a lot about adding, subtracting. Or when you subtract, you can rename a 10 as 10 units. Yes. Hi, my name's Anya. I really like the class because it was so fun, and the building the blocks was fun. And I also really liked the class because he was nice and he was always smiling, and I really liked that class.
I love math and Mr. D taught me some multiplication. I love math and Mr. D taught me some multiplication.
Anything else come to mind? Okay.
I like the color game, and then also the adding and stuff.
Okay.
Like with the hundreds. And teach you how to take tests.
What about the multiplication? You got that right away?
Yeah, with the I multiplied the 100 with the 30 and the 2. Just added that real quick.
Okay. You want to just wave goodbye?
Goodbye.